Hello students, this is an initiative taken by St. Vidya Mandir English High School, CBSE. This is an online audio and video lessons. Hello students, I am Ms. Madhumita Tarafdar from St. Vidya Mandir English High School going to teach you chapter 8 of computers. So this is the last part of this chapter. So let's go with the video. The first topic is search engines. Okay. Now what is a search engine? So search engine is the place where you are searching your things, like if you are typing www.google.com and in that you are searching whatever information you are needed for your projects you are searching. So that www.google.com is actually a search engine. So Google is actually a search engine. The biggest and the common search engine is the Google. Then your Yahoo search is there. So search engine is a place that for the user where they enter the keywords, whatever topic you are entering, the computer there, it's inside the search engine. It scans the internet, and wherever that information, whatever information, like suppose you have just type a word cake, 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 if you have typed that thing, whatever cake, either it will be a recipe of cake on the internet, whatever recipe of cakes, so many types of cakes are there, all those cakes recipe, and also if anyone has written a poem about cake, that poem also, and if anyone has something about cake, Wikipedia, everything will come on the internet. It will scan everything about the word cake. Wherever it will find the word cake, the keyword, that is the main keyword, what you are searching is a cake, that is the main keyword. If it find cake, when whatever line, whatever sentence it will be finding the cake word, it will just retrieve all those things and it will show to you. So from that you have to find the information. So it is always said that be very specific about the topic or the subject or for which you want the information, because internet is vast. It's really very vast, very huge. It's actually an ocean of information, and in that ocean of information, if you want a some of the topic you want, for that you just be very specific what you need. Suppose I need a recipe of chocolate cake, then I should type the recipe of chocolate cake. If I type cake, all the recipes, all the poems related to cake, all the stories related to cake, everything will come on the internet. So better be very specific what you want. Then only you can search the information on the internet. So there are various type of search engines. So Google, Yahoo search and Bing search, these are few of the nowadays we use this type of search engines. Okay, so let's go to the second point. So this is, see here I have shown you Google is a search engine. In here Google search, can you see whatever you want to type in that place and you just click on the Google search. Next topic is your email. I hope everyone knows about the word email. Everyone is having an email ID. Like if you at home you are having your address, in internet if I want to talk to you, I need your email ID. So if I need to mail you, I need your email ID. So email ID is your address on the internet. Okay, so the email is actually, the full form of email is electronic message, and it is used to send messages from one computer to other using the internet. And a message can include a picture, a sound, a movie, or text, anything it can. Okay, and the most important thing is that it sends the thing in few seconds to the other people around the world, and it hardly cost any money. Only you need an internet connection, and there is no need to do any courier, nothing. You don't need to wait for something, just send it and you will be receiving the message. So there are various type of internets there are various type of service companies who provide this internet email services, like www.outlook.com, www.yahoomail.com, www. For Google it is gmail.com, for Rediff it is rediffmail.com. So these are few of the it's websites which offer this service, that is email service. So email, now you understand what is email. So you have to register for your email account, you need to register, then you will be having your email ID. Okay, so all hope you all know. Just you need to create a password and your email ID, and once you have made that, then you can just log in using that email ID, your password, and you can click on the email. So this is the picture of a email. If I want to send an email, so what are the things I need? See, you can first point is two is the place where you have to type the email ID of the person to whom you want to send a message. His full email ID you have to type it. Second is your subject. Subject means it is actually a small description, you just write it, that what this message contains, a small description. Next, the place, this white blank space, bigger size you are seeing, this white blank space is used for typing whatever you want to type. And in that you can see down here some buttons are there. A is for text. This clip button is to attach anything if you want to attach. Then emojis are there, then pictures are there, many things are there, and a delete button is also there. So these are the buttons you have to use using the internet email ID, and then you have to press the send button and your message will be sent. Okay, so this is a brief description of the email. Next is your net etiquette. So if you are using internet, there are some net etiquette, some etiquette you should know while using the internet. Okay, or some manners. If you are using internet, you should know some manners, how to talk or how to chat, how to access the internet. Okay, so first one is spell check. Okay, in internet, actually you are using the internet to send messages, so if you have to check the spelling, whatever you have written, is it correct or not. Sometimes the person to whom you are sending may or may not understand it, so for that you just need to spell check it. Next, do not use capital letters in email. Why? Because if you are using a caps, see in this second point I have used caps in capital letter. Caps means capital letter, so do not use capital letter. So in the second line I have used caps in capital letter, and it looks like shouting on you. It looks like shouting on you or highlighting something. So if you want, you don't try to use any caps in between your email, so it will look like if you are shouting. Okay, so it's considered as a sign of shouting. Next, be very truthful in the information provided by you. If you are providing some information online, but not all the information whatever they are asking, don't send like that. But if in some case you need to provide some information, that time be very truthful. And the last one, be yourself even when you are online. Okay, while using the internet, if you are giving your email ID and password to others, don't do that thing like that. Okay, don't believe on others. If you are using your internet, be sitting there at that place, use your own email ID and your password, and don't give it to others. So be yourself when you are online. Next is safety on the internet. So as you know, internet is a very good, very amazing source of source from where you can get useful information, but at the same time it is a scary place also. Just like you don't know the world outside, so you can land in travel. The same way, it's like in the outside world someone can steal your car and something they can steal it. The same way in internet someone can steal your personal informations also. So if you have brought your mobile phones or something, if you have done online shopping, which is nowadays very popular, so never enter your personal informations like your, no, suppose in online shopping we are oftenly we are entering our address, your telephone numbers, so parents work address, and but do not reveal such information without your parents permission. Okay, if you are doing something online and where you are supposed to enter your date of birth, your parents email id, or whatever the things, ask your parents whether it is genuine or not, then only you just enter the data. Second, don't give password to anyone. If you are joining any game or any chat group on the internet, so join anything with your parents permission. Parents are must, they should know whatever you are doing. Okay, and do not give your password to anyone. Whatever on the earth happens, don't give it until and unless your parents are not saying that. Okay. Next, whatever happens with you, suppose any of the message, after reading any of the message, you are not feeling, you are feeling uncomfortable, if you are not feeling comfortable with that message, directly tell to your parents. So in every hook you have to take your parents on the loop. Okay, so every time you just tell your parents what are the things you are doing on the internet. Okay, and while if you are chatting on the internet with the strangers, the whom you don't know, because we usually chat on the internet, so that time if they are asking to send you your picture or your personal data, don't send it without your parents permission. Ask your parents that someone xyz is asking to send your picture or your email id or something. If it is okay, then only you have to send. So without asking your parents, don't send a single thing, don't reveal a single information. Okay, so always try to communicate with your parents what are, and make some rules for going online. Okay, since internet can take anything, any information from you and can do any with harm with you, so be very careful while you are online. Okay, so hope you have understood this chapter. This was the last chapter and now it is completed. So till then, thank you and have a nice day.